Alright, this is Mr. Smith. In this video I'm going to be showing you around the two different programs that you need to be very comfortable with and show you where everything is that you need to know about. So first of all, any student at Brookhaven Community College needs to get comfortable with eCampus. So I signed into eCampus and I'm going to go ahead and click on this course, Math1332. First thing you're going to notice is this brings you to the announcement page. And notice there's an introductory or a welcome announcement. You really need to read this. It'll tell you what you'll find here in eCampus and help you get off to a good start. So first of all, it'll tell you need to go to the syllabus tab and print out the syllabus and read that. Make sure you're familiar with what's on there. And if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. I'll also be making a video going over kind of highlighting things, and you can watch that as well. Next you have the MyMathLab tab, and that's going to give you directions for signing up for MyMathLab. Now MyMathLab is where you're going to do all your assignments, and you've got to get signed up as soon as possible, the first day of class at the latest. And you've got some assignments that have to be done by Wednesday this first week. And so make sure you get started right away. Later on, grades will be in here, but that won't be till the very end. So up till that point, most of the time you're going to be looking for your grades in, well, I should say all the time, in MyMathLab. But at the very end of the semester, they'll be put in here. And I want to just mention there'll be some other things. I may have you post an introduction to yourself, and you'll have access to meet with me in like a tutoring session, or you can request tutoring and I can meet you in a room through Blackboard, and I can pull up a whiteboard and do problems for you. Alright, so anyway, those are the kinds of things you do in eCampus. And now we need to go to MyMathLab. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure you're registered if you haven't already. So it's pretty straightforward. This tells you what you need to get registered. You click on here. The course ID for our course is entered here. And for our class, right, this summer 2020, it's this ID here. And you'll see Math1332 by Scott Smith. That's the one you want to be in. So if you've never used Pearson before or MyMathLab, you'll create an account. This is where you can get a temporary 14-day free trial if you aren't prepared to purchase the materials, but you'll have 14 days to do that permanently. And you just follow the directions, and then you'll be able to go into MyMathLab. If you already have an account, you just sign in the way you normally do, and then you can either get temporary access or put in your access code for MyMathLab, and you'll be ready to go. All right, so let's assume now that you're registered for MyMathLab and you're ready to sign in. So you'll go to the MyMathLab page. Now notice it says MyLab Math. It used to be called MyMathLab, and notice also the website is Pearson MyLab and Mastering. That is the right place. All you have to do is type in MyMathLab and it will direct you here. So let's go to the sign in, and let me sign in here. And our course is this one here. And really, there's two main tabs that you're going to be going into. Now, before we do that, though, let me look for something here. No, I don't see it. If it's not on your front page, let me click on View Student Home. So I don't know if yours will look like this. I'm assuming it does. It used to be that you had a browser check on the first page. At least for me, I have to click here, and then you can see browser check, and you'll want to run that and just make sure that you can use all the features of MyMathLab. So if you ever have any problems viewing a quiz or something, you may have to come and run the browser check. But once you've done that, you only have to do it once, Most of the time you're going to be going into assignments. The other tab that you'll be going into is document sharing. And let's start there. So this is where I'm going to post all my notes and any videos that I make. Now, my hope is that I'll have notes for every section, completed notes, and then videos. So basically you can, if you want, you can just print out the completed notes, and if you don't understand anything on the completed notes, watch the corresponding video. Now for me, I always learn best by writing, and so you can click or print out a blank notes, you can watch the video and fill in the notes, and then go do the homework. All right, so this is basically what I do in class. The videos replace the lectures that I do in class. So let me go ahead and click on the video so you can see what it looks like. Now you can't see it, but it's down here. It's just a PDF document. And it looks like that. So you'll notice I need to get some chapter 1 videos in here. I'm working on that. Let's see. But this is where you'll find the videos. And let's see, I need to go back here. There we go. And then if you click on test 1, it'll show you all my notes that I've posted for test 1. So you've got the notes here, and then these are the completed notes. Notes here, completed notes. And so, and then on that other page you have the corresponding videos. So this is one place that you can use to prepare to do the homework. Now, MyMathLab has a lot of stuff built into it, and some students just use the materials from MyMathLab, and that's fine too. The main thing is that you're learning the material. So whatever works best for you, you're going to have to figure that out. Usually, I think students will use my materials and then they'll supplement things in the book, particularly as they're doing the homework. So let's go ahead and click on assignments. I do want to mention, if you want to go straight to the textbook or chapter contents, those basically give you access to the book. Multimedia library gives you all the videos and other things like PowerPoints and any other things that are there to help you learn the material. But the thing is, I'll be putting those, I'll integrate those into the assignments. So let's go ahead and, so it wouldn't hurt to check those areas out. But again, most of the time, you'll be in document sharing or assignments. Assignments the most. So once you click on assignments, notice you have an orientation for MyMathLab. So if you're pretty savvy on a computer, you may or may not need to go in there. It mainly just shows you how to put in your answers in MyMathLab. And then if you click on the 1.1 videos here, it's actually more than just the videos. These are all the videos that come with this book and are that you get through MyMathLab. And then this gives you access to the textbook, and then this is to a PowerPoint. And so you could read the book, or you can look at the PowerPoint notes. So this is the alternative to looking at my notes. And then these are the videos through the book as opposed to the video that I do. All right, so whatever's working best for you, that's what I want you to do. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and let's arrow back and let's look at the 1.1 homework. So I'll go ahead and click on the first question here. Let me go ahead and move this over. And let's see. All right, so let me go to a different problem here. I should have maybe gone to a different section. All right, this will be all right. So if you need help on any question, you can click here, and notice here you can go directly to the textbook where you would see examples similar to this. You can click on here and you can email me and it'll give me the problem. A lot of times I'll just write out the solution and send it back, or sometimes I'll do a video. Now, a lot of times there's a button in here that says help me solve this, and if you click on that, it'll take you through the steps to solve this problem and then give you another. And then it'll also have another button, see an example or something like that. And so this question help button is where you access all those types of things. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this problem here. It says find a counterexample to show that the following statement is false. If a number is multiplied by itself, the result is even. Well, a counterexample would be a situation where you multiply a number times itself and you don't get an even number. Well, notice here we have a number times itself and it's not even. And so this would be the counterexample. So if you click right below here, it says final check. And so I got that one right. Now I'm going to go to the next question. Let's see, find a counterexample to show that the following statement is false. If a number is added to itself, the sum is greater than the original number. So this is not a counterexample. 2 plus 2 equals 4. The sum is greater than the original number, which is 2. So I'm going to click the wrong answer here. Now in this type of problem, it's an easier problem, and so you only get one chance. There's a lot of problems where you'll get 3 chances, and then it'll be marked wrong. So I'm going to click right here where it says final check, and notice it's wrong. Now I can either move on, and notice I have a red X, which means I got that one wrong, or I can click on try again. Sometimes I think there's another way they phrase that, but so now if we do the problem, let's see, if a number is added to itself, the sum is greater than the original number. So notice -3 plus -3 is equal to -6, but -6 is not bigger than -3, so this is a counterexample. And so now when I click on final check, notice now I have a green check, and so we'll move on. And so let's see. So that's how it works. Basically what I'm telling you here is if you make a mistake, you get a new problem. As long as you're willing to go back and fix it, you should be able to get 100% on all your homework. All right, I think I've covered all the main things. If you run into any problems, just don't hesitate to send me an email, and that should give you a pretty good introduction to what you're going to need to be able to do. Good luck.